And at the same time, start Kick, start Twitch. Nice. Let's just make sure that we have the streams running. Okay, let me pop this out over here. Just want to make sure. Stream. Nice. I hope today we're not having any stuttering issues. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe it's the browser. I'm not sure. What is happening here? Okay. What the hell is happening here? Where's my performance at? How can my CPU be at 100%? No, it's 20. It's like 30%. GPU's at 100%. That makes sense. I get that. Then why the hell is it a stutter fest? Docs, custom browser. Apply. How do I dock this somewhere? Accept. There we go. Kick chat on this side. And let's get the Twitch chat. Stream manager. Oof. Really do not understand what is happening here. Okay. All right. Let's try this. Oh, of course it's going to make you log in. So let's get some. Okay. How annoying and how irritating, to be honest. Okay. All right, so we have here. Okay, so there's our chat for Twitch. Okay. Hello. There we go. This will be smaller. All right. What else do we need here? So we have Kick chat, Twitch chat, and YouTube is lower than the recommended bitrate. What the hell, man? They use a bitrate of 23,500. Now, where's this coming from? Nonsense. Why? But why though? Don't understand. Why is this so lousy? And how do I verify Twitch stream? Okay. Let's fire up kick.com. All. All right, it says that I'm live. All right, is it stuttery? Nope, doesn't look it. Okay, well, we're going to keep an eye on this one here. Okay, so that looks smooth. All right. YouTube, of course, is being a twat, as usual. What is your problem, YouTube? I'm not doing anything in terms of... Does it mean I have to downgrade to 1080p streaming? This makes no sense. I'm not doing anything that excessively uses resources. Fine, I'll try 23.5. That's what YouTube says, so okay. We're running about half of that, 11, 12 kilobits per second, or megabits per second. So I don't know what the hell is the problem with YouTube. Lower than the recommended bit rate. Okay. Let's try 19. What? So Kick seems to be smooth because it's 1080p. No way that you can say I don't have enough bandwidth on a gigabit connection for this stuff. This is unbelievable. Let me just see if we can check Twitch as well. Okay, here we go. All right, I guess we'll begin here and hopefully YouTube is a stuttery mess. Unless we restart the stream and just stream in 1080 60. But I feel like YouTube is still going to crap the bed at that resolution. I do not understand why. Okay, so for 1080p, YouTube states at 60, 10 megs max. And for 4K, it's saying 40. It can't even handle 40. Now, why is it running at 12 megabit? It wants 40. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Oh, hey, what's this? Now it jumped up to 20 megabits per second? What the hell? Man, you're stupid, YouTube. Okay, well, I think we're gonna proceed here because I honestly don't know what is happening with this. YouTube. Does YouTube Live actually have chat? Oh, there's YouTube chat. Okay. Well, we'll go with that for now. All right, welcome back everybody. So a little bit of trouble here trying to get the stream all sorted out. So we're going to be playing some more Assassin's Creed today. And also keep note, if you're seeing this stream or finding that it's stuttery on YouTube for God knows whatever reason, this is driving me absolutely insane. That even with 16 cores, 32 threads, with a Ryzen 7945 HX, or I don't know, don't even 7950 HX, I think the desktop CPU, and a Radeon 17900 XTX with 24 gigs of VRAM that I can't run 3 piddly little multi-streams. One to YouTube at 4K 60, and the others two downscaled to 1080p 60 over on Kick and Twitch. If you look at my channel, you'll find in the banner there I have links now for Twitch and my Kick channel as well. So if you find that the stream here sucks, you guys can also head over there and interact with me there. Keep in mind, I'm going to try to differentiate the content that I have on each of these particular channels, so it gives you more incentive to follow me everywhere. I'm still trying to build out what that strategy is, but at least for the time being, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube will be my destinations for game streaming. So let's get that rolling. Thanks everybody for following and subscribing. Also, get subscribed to my YouTube channel if you haven't. That is my main social media outlet and my way to communicate with you guys. I have lots of interesting videos planned and coming up. There's some changes happening at the channel, so I appreciate your patience while I get all of that underway. As you can see, probably there's been a little bit of a rebrand, and we got a new look to the channel, a new logo, a new name. Hopefully this is easier to remember than the prior one. Higher order construct was not easy to remember or even pronounce or search for anybody. So I hope that this will be, a way towards, or a pathway towards simplification. And also please drop me a note in the chat. Let me know if you're seeing this on Kick or Twitch, or if you've seen my YouTube channel. And more importantly, let me know if the video is smooth for you or if it's stuttery. I think I might swap in my 4080 and see if it's just a GPU issue. I don't understand. I was having similar problems with streaming to YouTube at 4K 60, particularly when I tried HDR. So beats me. I'm not really sure what's happening here. I've been doing some research and scratching my head, just doing a little bit of trial and error to figure out how I can get a nice smooth stream going here. And this keyboard, I realize, is very noisy. This is a Logitech G, what is this thing? Let me try to get a number on it. G413. Yeah, if you're in an environment where you have to be sensitive to the noise that you're generating, don't buy the G413. It is quite noisy, as you can hear here. It's very clanky and very noisy, so this is not going to be the keyboard for you. But that said, I'm going to swap back to my Logitech G915 TKL. That's a beauty. I love that keyboard. It is a dream to type on. It's the low profile keys, mechanical switches. So let's jump in here and see what is our agenda. So you can see here, I'm not bothering too much with any of the upgrading and leveling skills because it seems to be kind of superfluous in this game. But let's see, what do we have to work towards next? Let's pick something interesting. Oh, this was the bazaar. Shall we head there? Let's see what else is on the map. Yeah, why not? Let's head there. I think we'll follow that line of tasks next. Missions, rather, I should say. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. Okay. Investigate the threats. Right. All right. Just gonna hop out to the chat here and see what's happening. The YouTube is streaming is a little bit better. I still think it's stuttery, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, drop me a message, guys, if you see in the chat here that things are running smoothly for me. I've got all 3 chats open. Multi-streaming is new for me, new to me, as is game streaming itself. So I'm just trying to get everything sorted. I have to be able to play games and share them with you guys. It also gives us a nice opportunity to kind of network around these games, build a little community, have a chat, and also share our experiences with past games. I didn't just start playing games yesterday. Okay, so let's head to there. All right. Is there a tower nearby that we can hop over to? Yeah, see, surprised there's no tower there. Suppose we could head there, but then we have to go through the... Let's try here. We'll start there and work our way in. Right. The other thing is, if you have any of these latest generation of GPUs that hit 300 to 400 watts of power at full tilt, and you have a small room where you have to keep the door closed for sound insulation reasons, it gets very toasty about an hour or so of gameplay, so much so that my camera starts to turn off. I'm using the Sony ZV-E10 as my face cam here, as my webcam that you're seeing. 4K 30 out of that thing, so it looks fantastic. But I've saw a video the other day of somebody who's using uh, I think they purchased off of Amazon. It's a little fan, USB charged fan that attaches to the back and it keeps the device cool. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Might pick one of those up. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to commit to this camera long term or if I'm going to bump up into maybe so I did get one camera review coming on that. It's a hell of an upgrade. It's a Sony FX30 cinema line camera. So we'll be doing a review on that coming soon. Get subscribed for that, and I'll be sharing some very interesting experiences, and particularly doing comparisons between the ZV-E10 footage with, of course, the same lenses and the same kind of shots. And if you see some of the latest videos that I've posted, particularly the thumbnails, you can thank the cinema line, the Sony FX30, for the significant upgrade in the picture quality, but also, oh, hey, what is this? Right, we haven't gotten some shards in quite a while. Yeah, we'll have to collect those shards so we can complete that mission, get that armor, I think. The yoke of a false caliph will not be endured. Are you dogs to bay without biting? What does that even mean? Okay. Da 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 da. What now? Okay, okay. Oh, some stalls have been ransacked by guards. Think something's happening here. Oh. Oh, come on, you're walking too fast. Oh, man. Okay, let's not do that there. All right. So where do we need to head? Go up here. Nope. Check the baskets. Hmm? Wait, what now? $32 meters. Ah, yes, something is definitely happening there. Noise. Rock and roll. You are free. Hmm. Oh. Well, well, well. Stranded merchants. Rock and roll. And we shall spring to action. Okay, just take a moment to pop out here. Check the chats. Make sure that the messages are coming in. Oh man, YouTube is still a stuttery mess. Yeah, apologies guys. If you want to have a nice smooth stream and a smooth viewing experience, I urge you to head over to either Kick or Twitch, as I am multi-streaming to all three platforms at once, including YouTube as my main. I will, and I'm committed. I will get YouTube streaming working at 4K 60 in HDR where possible, and of course with the others tone map down to SDR, so we get a beautiful picture on Twitch and Kick as well. So it's a little bit of a learning process. Appreciate your patience here. I hope that in the new year I have all of this resolved so we can have daily game streams. And let me just get the other window up so we can see the chats there. Let's call our camel. How do we call the camel again? What? Am I forgetting? Oh, haha. There we go. Yeah, just wasn't in the right window. Needed to make sure that this window had focus. The game does look good, but a little dated. It needs a facelift. This engine is getting very old. I'm excited to see what the Unreal Engine 5.3 and whatever the latest iterations are of Nanite, Lumen, and the epic shading and tech from Epic will bring. Hopefully in the next year. I know there's a few games lined up for Unreal Engine Unreal Engine based releases in the next year. We'll see how those fare. And just recently in all of the holiday sales and stuff, I've acquired some new games, which I think are going to set the next batch of benchmark games for 2024. So I'm just changing it up to use games. Let's find out. Gotcha. Well, let's see if there's any enemies. Yes, of course. Because their stuff's been ceased. Looks safe. Dismount. Oh, hey, it is going up to 40 megabits. That's sweet. Okay. Investigation time. Huh. Okay. Hey, he's not happy. Let's go and talk to this guy. What's up with you, bro? Well, that's a lot of evidence to go on. Okay, what's this? Treasure? Aha, oops. Meh, let's not loot this chest. Why does it appear red? Hmm. Rightio. What else? And thank you for the pickpocket opportunity. Hmm. Okay, we'll use the bird. Hello? Ugh, not again. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Investigate the merchant site. There should be one more thing to investigate. We already looked at the horse's head. Hmm. Perhaps we need to explore this way. What is this? Ah, that's easy pickings. Yoink. Oh, here we go. A ransom note. Delete merchant. No bad blood. Let's go. The goom, huh? What the? Aha. Oof. In the skull. Kill the rest too. Where me camel at? Let's go, Mr. Camel. Hmm. Yeah, Cake is streaming smooth. I don't know what the issue is with YouTube. It is streaming at 40 megabits. I'm seeing that on the OBS and zero drop frames, so I don't explain. Do I need to, oh, need to have a conversation? Can't be on my way? The tax collector. Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's go to the mansion. And we're going where? Where is this? It said west. Huh? Here. Ah. Okay. You're fancy. Is there not a tower nearby? I feel like we've been to this place. Oh, I guess this is the closest place. Oh, well, that's where we're headed then. There. Huh? Why are you walking? Okay, just a quick check here on the chat. YouTube is still a stuttery mess, is it? Oh my goodness, I really don't know why. I am amazed that, you know, for how popular game streaming is, this is really the only crappy options that we have. I would think by now that there would have at least been a singular commercial product. Like a proper, not just based on OBS and still facing the same crappy issues, but a wholly altogether new commercial distinct product from OBS or the OBS project. Alas, 'tis not so. Hey, how do we get up here? Huh? I didn't ask you, buddy. Monastery. Oh, well, well. Aha, nice. Okay, so if we look here, we have to find a way in. How do we get into this monastery? Hmm. For a monastery, that's a lot of guards. Nobody on that wall? That's the city wall. Okay. We could just take that guy down and brute force our way in. Ah, there's the way in. Two guards. Oh. Hmm. Still pretty good. Nice and smooth on kick. Ooh. Why hide? More fun. Okay, let's try one of our little trinkets. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. It sure was. Nope. Want this one? Not a chance. Come out. Huh? What was he doing? Obviously not paying attention at all. Just hanging out, are we? Having a jolly old time. Oh, there's just the city walls. Not bothered with that. Is this the mansion? What are we missing? Must be missing something here. Hmm. Okay, well, let's at least get up on the monastery and get our... Okay. Oops. This is very specific, isn't it? There we go. I don't know how many more of these there are, but... Nice. Okay. What has been revealed here? Huh? Nothing? Okay. Well, I guess we'll be on our way then. Where's the bale of hay? There it is. Oh. And where's the posters? They usually show up somewhere near you. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's go this way. What a jump. Guy's full of finesse. What? Alright, that's the mansion. Let's scope it out. Oh, well, well, well. You're toast, my friend. Toast. You harm my bird, I will take you down. Okay, so... Rightio. and up we go. Ooh, charge it up. Fire. All right, now let's have a look. There's the guy with the key. One guy's, oh, somebody else has a key. Key holder. Oh, tough guys. Because they're tax collectors, just like the IRS. Okay, what else? Who else, rather? Hmm? Wait a minute, what's the... Oh, there he is. Oh, two guys. One guy just hanging out there. That guy's just asking for trouble. That's probably where the tax collector is. Yep. Okay. We got it. All right, 8:46. I think we'll do another, what is this, 15 minutes? Yeah, it should be an hour. Take a break. We'll come back for the next stream. So this guy's just hanging out over there, having a party. Can we go at him from here? Boom. Nice. Take this guy out. We need the key. Oh, that must be the captain. Captain of the guard. He's also the horn blower. This is a nice, sweet spot for ambush. Under the sunshade. Nice. Too easy. Yeah, your death is happening. What did you think was happening? What a guy. You hear a whistle and you're just gonna head on over, like, oh yeah, let me just mosey on over here and check it out because it looks fun. Come on, dude. Too easy. Oh, nice. What did I get? Goodies? Okay, so one guy hanging out there. Those guys are on the other side. So We'll take advantage of the fact that they're separated. And you're done. Good night. Oh, he's just hanging out. What's up, buddy? Oops, let's not do that. Not be that obvious now. Yeah, hold on. You should hold on. Right, yo. Investigate. What do we investigate? Not this door. That's a big pot. Or what would you call that? Wine jar? A vase? A vase? Alright guys, just need to keep popping out and keep checking. Just making sure that YouTube is running smooth. I think YouTube is running the worst of the bunch right now. Unfortunate. Oh, let's pop over to this one. And back into the game. Okay, here we go. Which door did I get a lock or a key to? I guess it's the upstairs room. Right, the balcony. Can't get up from there. Let's try from here. What? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Yoop. Good night. Gold, 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 gold. What else? Lots of goodies. Aha. Outfit. Upgrade schematic. Investigate the mansion. N. Ooh. Obviously. He's gotta have some thugs. Somebody's down here. Who's this? Huh? Ah, there's another treasure. And a letter. Down there somewhere. What? Ooh. Where's the other treasure? Ah, let me go out this way. How do I get to that box? And how did I miss it? More importantly. Oh, really? Oh, just jump down. $7,900M. Yeah, the 7900M. Uh, well, the 7900M is the 7900M. It's AMD, my friend. So need to give them a couple months before that thing comes due. But mine had a broken HDMI port, remember? So I ended up having to send it back. And I just haven't bothered to get a replacement unit yet. I think I'm done for buying for the year. It's not it's not a cheap proposition, so I'll see in the new year what's going on, because I think Meteor Lake laptops are just about to launch, and oh man, what a scandalous launch that's going to be. So just stay tuned for that. All right, let's up some skills here. Spend some of these skills points. What's this? Oh, this is very handy. Yeah, those guys are so annoying. Dodge towards an enemy. Ah, okay. Cool. Did that use up all my points? 4 points. 1 left. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the AMD. Also, because we're right around the corner from CES, I've read some news that there's going to be a redesign of the cooling system, particularly on the M16 and the X16, and maybe even some chassis redesigns for the M16 from what I've read. I hope that that will also carry over to the M18, because I think that desperately needs a little bit of attention. You know, you can't just take the same X16, X15, X17 chassis and just blow it up in a, you know, with just your double finger zoom thing on the design and expect it to work. They should really optimize that thing and really tune it down. I think it has tremendous capacity for moving airflow because of the size of the chassis. But if the Razer Blade 18, which by the way is my favorite 18-inch laptop, it's really the MacBook Pro of Windows gaming laptops with a 4090 in it. They really need to do something with the design. I know it's Legend and this and all that. They're going for a few generations. Also, I'm assuming that there will probably be a new design. I would be surprised if Dell milks it for another year of the XPS series. Oof. You know, even if they can get Meteor Lake optimized at the lower end of the frequencies to give us most of the performance, like 80% of the performance under 60 watts or 55 watts, and then they bundle it with a proper wattage GPU, that might be a dream machine in terms of thinness, lightweight, easy to carry, 17-inch screen. I really want them to get away from that 4K, you know, dream color display that they've been using. Sorry, they don't call it dream color, that's HP. But the 4K plus, that's 3840 by 2400, like that's a crazy amount of pixels, but it's 100% on all of the color gamuts, which is the gorgeous thing about the XPS 17. I'd love to see that machine with a 2K OLED, you know, 2.5K OLED, so 1440p or a 1600p OLED, and pair that with like a proper wattage, you know, 80 or 100 watts, 4070 or a 4080, because that's not entirely out of the picture. Now that we're talking USB 4 and the new specs for the power supplies, we're right around the corner from being able to see USB-C power delivery to laptop at 240 watts. So if Dell is skimping out on that or waiting around, you know, mulling it over, I think that's going to be a tremendous opportunity loss for Dell and for XPS. So I really hope that they do take advantage of some of those new features. Give us a nice 2.5K OLED screen, give us a 100 watt plus GPU in that thing, and plus give us a 240 watts USB Type-C charging. I think that's going to be an amazing setup, you know, much more so than even the Alienware, because I know an 18-inch screen is nice, the screen size is absolutely amazing, but you know, the size compromise you have to make with that, Yeah, I'm not willing to compromise that much. The XPS 17, I believe, weighs 5.5 pounds, and with the XPS 18, or sorry, M18, you jump up to nearly 9 pounds. That's crazy, man. That's like doubling the weight of this device. Why does it need to be that extreme? I mean, I see that we're doing 175 watts on the M18, but so is the Razer Blade 18, so is the Legion Pro 7i, so is so many other devices that are not at that level of weight. So, yes, Alienwares are built like tanks, but why? So I would love for them to make some of those modernity changes, as I like to call them, and move towards modernity and away from their, hey, we're just the heaviest brick around town. Um, Plus, I'd like to see a lot more laptops offered with that Cherry MX ultra low profile switches. I think we're going to see a lot of those. And I would be surprised if we don't start to see additional laptop screen choices in mini LED and OLED flavors. I would love an OLED on the M18, but for the XPS 17. But if we can stick with just a mini LED, I think that would be fine too. Overall, mini LED might have a slight advantage in terms of battery life over OLED, and particularly if you're doing texting or sorry, not texting, text work or reading or programming, that type of work where you're looking at text for long periods of time, the mini LED will be better. It's more of an IPS-like experience, whereas if you go with OLED, you still have the sub-pixel stuff issues of yesterday, unless they go with the new third generation OLED displays, like I tested on the ProArt StudioBook 16. That thing was a beauty. I've seen the other OLED displays like on the prior years, the 15-inch, what was it, the VivoBook Pro 15, and a few other laptops. And yes, you could see the subpixel structure of those devices. And for working with text, it just wasn't pleasant. After a few hours, your eyes would start to get strained and tired because you're seeing pixelated edges. Now, mind you, those screens were only 1080p at OLED, so I think we're going to start to see much more varied resolutions with the third generation plus OLEDs, and I'd love to see some of the Samsung QD OLEDs start to show up in the laptops, the ones we've been seeing in the 34-inch ultra-wide OLED monitors. Plus, there's a lot of exciting stuff, I think, for 2024. However, I just saw something yesterday from Moore's Law is Dead. I like to follow his channel to just kind of stay abreast of abreast of what's coming in the future, and he does a great job of actually validating with sources the leaks before just saying, hey, blah blah blah, it's happening, 500% performance increase. So yesterday, I think, or the other day, I was listening to one of his podcasts, and the report is that Strix Point, which is going to be the next real big improvement in the 8000 series from Ryzen, isn't going to hit until Q2. So that means it's going to be the earliest, probably back to school time, probably around holiday season, that you start to see those laptops with those significant improvements. And those improvements are supposed to be both in the battery life efficiency department and core count staying the same, but core overall efficiency is going to go up, which means we'll start to see a lot more diversion between the performance gap between Intel and AMD. This year it was pretty much neck and neck because they just both pushed hard. They were both very power hungry. So I think neither of them really won. You couldn't really go wrong with either a 13th gen Intel, or if you picked up a Ryzen 7000 series laptop. I did not like the top of the line 7845HX and the 7945HX because they were power hogs. And having known that AMD has stood for efficiency the last 2 or 3 generations with laptops, that was very disappointing. I was hoping that they would keep that mark and use that as a standout feature for buying and preferring an AMD CPU over Intel's. But hey, they wanted everybody to say, yeah, look, we're at 5+ gigahertz to on your laptop. Yeah, let's go for it. And they just cranked the power levels all the way up rather than having stuck to the efficiency, because their APUs, they are all APUs, by the way, even their desktop CPUs, because they all include integrated graphics, were so finely tuned on the 5th and the 6th generation, which is I don't know what generation it is, don't quote me on that, but the 5000 series, the 5800H, for example, the 5900H, did they start HX with that? And also the 6800H and the 6900HX. those were very, very nice CPUs. But then they, went over to this, oh yeah, we've got AI in our things. And, for the most part right now, I don't think anybody cares about AI in particular in their laptop. I did predict that at some point all of this, software and tuning different performance modes and power levels and all this crap is just going to eventually go away. And there will be AI chips dedicated in all of our laptops to handle whatever type of workload we're doing and figure out how to manage all of those things. But that's going to require more tighter integration with not just the CPU and the GPU, but also all of the other system components that you'll find in the system. So that's a little bit of a different story. But anyway, yeah, lots of exciting stuff happening in the coming year. I really hope that the redesign or design updates, whatever they're going to do to the M16 and the X16, not only the cooling updates, but also the actual design, it really is due for an update. We've been seeing them now for, well, if you looked at the M15, which follows the same legend design, was R7 last year. So the 7th revision before they skipped over the M15 and 17 updates this year altogether. So I don't know if they're going to alternate between 15 and 17 updates next year, or if we're going to see an update across the lineup. I hope it's across the lineup, because why would you, introduce the M18 and then just let it stagnate in the market for a year? They did push out the AMD Advantage model at the end of the year with the 7900M, but no updates to the chassis. It's the same design. So, and considering that there's going to be, Meteor Late's going to be maybe late to the party, or not late to the party, but what's it called? How do I say this? It's not going to be the party favor that we hoped it would be. So AMD still has a chance. And I'm hearing that we're going to start to see AMD models also towards the end of this year show up in the market, or maybe early next year. If that's the case, let's hope that AMD can keep up with demand, because this is their year to really win some market share from from Intel. I would love to see many more options, particularly with the mainstream 7940HS or even the 7040 series, which is their mainstream GPUs. Nobody really needs 17945HX except for perhaps a few of the highest models with 16 cores and 32 threads. It's just overkill. You're destroying your battery life. It's just like those 4K plus screens you see on 13-inch laptops like the Xbox 713. Why? Why? Who needs a 4K plus display on a 13-inch device? Can you even see that many pixels? Can you even leverage it? It's, a little bit absurd in my opinion, but I'm getting ranty now. So anyway, I think we're gonna end this stream here. Thanks everybody for watching. So I'll be back in a little bit, and I think we're gonna play some Starfield tonight. It's been a little while, and I really want to wrap up the game. I'm excited to see what happens with those Starborn. Oh, hello. Boom, boom, party. Woohoo! This couldn't resist. Had to get that in. But yes, yeah, well, there's not going to be new hardware in terms of GPUs. Maybe at the end of the year in the fall, Nvidia might decide to launch the 5000 series early, but I highly doubt it. I think we'll see Kepler or whatever it's called in January CES 2025. So next year, at least AMD still has an opportunity to get more AMD GPUs and more Advantage Edition devices out into consumers' hands. And with Meteor Lake looking just to be meh, maybe they can capitalize on that, get some more market share out, and we'll get some more AMD devices in people's hands. But yeah, I always keep my fingers crossed with anything that AMD promises, simply because they're stretched too thin and they just don't have the capacity that Intel has with their own fabs. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, let's pause things here. I think that's enough for today. Oh, I can't. I gotta run away from the guards. Can't even save over there. Oh, there's another. What? Oh, come on. Huh? What is this? Oh, there it is. Take down this poster. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Poochie Head for jumping in again. Hope you found some of those thoughts useful and interesting. It is going to be an interesting CES. Always is. But I'm excited to see what Dell does with their entire lineup, and particularly with the XPS. It's had the same look and feel since 7 years now, or something like this. A very long time in design speak. So I really hope they do something very, very cool, and maybe that'll be the laptop of choice for me. So thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, I do multi-stream my gameplays on Twitch, Kick, and also on YouTube. So please go to the other channels and follow me there as well. I'm going to be trying to find ways to segment and separate the types of content I stream to each of these services, hopefully soon. But for the time being, I'm going to be multi-streaming to all three. You'll find those also in my banner. Particularly, there's been some changes in terms of the look and design, new name, hopefully a shorter and easier to remember name. So thanks everybody for your support, and we'll see you in the next stream. So bye bye.